What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to go over a little bit of what it's like to be a real estate agent and have a business at 22 years old, and the things that I run into and the problems that I have to solve. Guys, stay tuned. I'll have some for you here in just a minute. What's going on, guys? Dustin right here with some more good stuff for you. But before I get into it, can you hit the subscribe button wherever it is and smash that like button? And go ahead and turn on your post notifications, because I want you to know when I drop some more good information for you guys. So let's get into today's topic, which is the pros and cons of being a real estate agent. So let's go over the cons first, because everybody wants to know what goes into being a real estate agent. How much money do you make? What do you have to put in? Because from what the TV, like $1 Million Listing and everything from the outside looking in portrays, is that all we do is open doors and get paid big checks, and all we have to do is put on a nice suit and we're good to go. So let me clear the air a little bit and give you a little bit of not only my experience, but everything that I have noticed and been in front of getting into the business. So without further ado, the first things first is getting knowledge in the business. Okay, that's definitely a con, because it is so hard to get right information out of the right people in this business. Because when you first start out, you have to see what broker is going to benefit you best. For training, you have to decide if you're going to be on a real estate team or if you're going to try and do the business by yourself instead of being on a team. So there's a lot of saturated information, and the number one thing is when you tell your friends and your family, hey, I'm going to be a real estate agent and sell houses, 9.5 times out of 10 the negativity is going to start coming. Oh, I did that and it didn't work out, and that's just a waste of your time, and you're never going to do it. No way. You? Yeah, I don't think so. And everybody's going to start giving their opinion based off their experiences and the negative thoughts and opinions that they've heard from their friends or influencers. Okay, so that's definitely something that you have to be careful with in the business, is the bad information. Because a lot of people want to tell you how to do your business and how to run it, but don't have a successful business themselves. So that is definitely something that you have to pay attention to. Another thing, you're an independent contractor. Okay, some may say that's a great thing. Oh, well, I get to pick my hours for work. But in this business, I have seen those people that say, oh, I want to get in it for the hours. I can make my own hours. Well, that's true. But with that being said, there's no boss pushing you to get your work done and meet your quota. There's no clocking in to make sure you're going to rack up the hours to get your paycheck. So it's all off pure drive and ambition for you to get to the office, make your sales, touch base with your clients, keep the communication going, put out the fires from the real estate deals, or else you're not going to do any business. You will have a ton of time, but you'll have no money. So that's a really, really, really big thing in this industry. You make your own hours, but if you never work, then how are you ever supposed to make money for the food you have to put on your table for your family, or to even have to give yourself a little bit of pleasure? Guys, these are huge things when you have to think about when you go into the business. Something that I've learned over the years, just seeing and watching people do these things over and over again. Another thing is getting into the industry is extremely easy. Now, the test for myself, it was a little harder than I'd like it to be. I wasn't the best test taker. Still am not the best test taker. But it's easy to get into the business for a lot of people. You only have to be 18 and you have to pass the test. Now, some may say that is a pro. I say it's a con, because if someone doesn't put in as much work as you do each and every day to make your business professional, pungent, and extremely respectful, then you have agents that are giving the wrong impression as a realtor, because they only sell 4 to 5 houses a year. They don't educate themselves. They don't read any sales books, because yes, this is sales. They're not very good with people skills, and a lot of times I have clients that have had horrible experiences with other agents, and they come see me. I sit down, I do what I think is best, and they have never seen an agent and their whole entire life, and I'm 22 years old, and their other agents were 40, 50, even 60 years old. Guys, a lot of people in this business should not be in this business, but they are, and you can't just take them out because they're not so good. So we have to make sure we educate our clients with everything we do and portray confidence to them that we're confident in what we're doing. So let's stop talking about the bad things and let's talk about the good things. So getting right into it, the number one thing I think is the best thing ever just being in this business is the corporate ladder and how there is none. You get into this business, you bust your butt, and you get return. There's no, I'm going to work this for 15 years and I'm going to suck up to this guy and be nice to this guy and hopefully I'll get that position that only one guy has and get $80,000 a year and get that great pension and live a happy life. This job, you come in and you get out what you put in. So you can't just come in and start at the bottom and work your way all the way to the top. That's why I love this business. You work your butt off, it shows. You get a couple of commission checks, it can really change your life. My life has been changed dramatically just based on me getting in the business, as well as a little bit of financial success that has come along with it, which I'm extremely grateful for. Now, another pro to dig into, the sales skills and confidence that comes with this job. Because let me tell you how far off just opening doors and selling houses is from what most of us perceive. You have to get into people's lives. You have to understand exactly what's going on with them, why they're moving, what their budget is, why their budget is that, everything about them. So not only are you selling somebody a house, you're getting to know their financial stability, their family problems. And a lot of times you're not just a realtor, you're a therapist, a financial advisor. You're so many things to these people. So there is so much more that goes into just opening doors and writing a little number on a contract and then saying hello and waving by with a commission check, because this is a sales job. And what happens when you throw yourself into a sales job and you do good at it? You gain a type of confidence that can never be reached by anything else. When you're able to sell a house to a client and the client say that you did an amazing job, you're 100% perfect, I can't believe that you did such a good job. There's no other better feeling. You can't pay for, you can't buy, you can't rent than that. You doing your job as best as you can and someone complimenting you for that job. You walk around the building like you're a 300-pound ripped guy and everybody is just looking at you like, hey, this guy's got it going on. This guy, how does he do it? And it makes you feel good. So that's definitely a pro on my book. I mean, there's no other better feeling than someone telling you you're good at the job that you do because you put all that hard work that went into it. Now, the last but not least to end us off is you are building your own empire. So this is the best pro of them all. Although you do need a brokerage to sell real estate, the brokerage needs you to sell real estate. So even though you're under a company, you're still branding yourself. You're branding your name. You're branding you and everything that goes into this business. This is you. Even though you are under a broker, you can put the Dustin Wright Real Estate Group or the Jeff So-and-so Real Estate Group. But mine is the Platinum Group. I have a business partner similar to the same age as me. So it's a lion. That's our logo. We're always hungry and we stay fierce. So guys, the pros and cons of real estate. These are my pros and cons and what I think. If there's anything you think I missed, let me know. This is just the part 1 version. The part 2, I'm going to bring in my business partner. I'm going to give you a little bit of his life and what he's gone through and what we've gone through from being on somebody's real estate team to making a team ourselves. I hope you guys stay tuned. I appreciate every one of you for watching me, and I hope you got some good info.